Welcome, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart. Also, beautiful cross watchers, and also if you do not have it in your chart, you are all welcome to stay, watch, and have a blast. We're going to focus on tarot, astrology, horoscope, trust, lies, and love. Something big that's coming in today for you, or it's going to be set into motion. Others of you received it already. Congratulations. And we're also going to look at your prayers, right? God answers your prayers. So let's start with that one. Let's see. We have the Five of Wands here. Okay, that is Leo. Leo soulmate energy. For some of you, there could be a lot of suitors here, Sagittarius, but you only want one. Maybe you only want a Leo. Maybe you get all the attention of everybody, but a Leo's not giving you attention. Maybe you're with a beautiful Leo. Whatever this is, right, with this, gorgeous Leo energy here, the message is that, the Five of Wands is leading. And leading as in, the soulmate will come in, Sagittarius. If you are single, if you want a soulmate to come in, that will definitely happen, yes. Five of Wands is, by the way, not really patient energy. You are, of course, Sagittarius patience, right? So if you want a soulmate to come in, maybe Leo, I don't know, maybe you want to reconcile with a Leo, then patience is required. Now, isn't that a wonderful thing? Because that's you, right? Patience. Others of you, I don't know, maybe you want something to come to the surface, right, with the Five of Wands. So God answers your prayers, and it could be that you get your clarity or your answer, or what you need, want, and desire, right, because of a Leo, through a Leo. Or because of other people, right? Five of Wands is a lot of tumultuous energy here. So there's a lot going on here, right? All these energies are either working together or they are conflicting each other, right? In this case, both is being shown here, right? You see these beautiful spots, right, of light, right, intersections. So when it comes together, it's good, right? And if it cannot come together, then there's a conflict. And then God answers your prayer because the conflict must be dealt with, right? This is Leo energy, it's soulmate energy. So soulmate energy requires, energy to work it out, Sagittarius, whomever or whatever this is, I don't know. Could be anybody, right? Doesn't have to be a Leo, but this is Leo-driven energy. Leo rules, right? Not only the fifth house, but also the fifth of the wands, right? So that's the Five of Wands, and it's the soulmate energy. It's growth, it is creation. Maybe you want to grow with somebody. Maybe you want to create with somebody. Maybe you want to create with other people, right? Because there's a lot of people always involved with the Five of Wands. Now, tumultuous energy, conflict doesn't have to be an issue, right? Sometimes it's even good, right, Sagittarius? Sometimes the conflict needs to occur because then you can all go on the same page again, right? At least if people are able to work it out, right? And willing to do that, of course, right? Willing and able. Willing and able. Because I'm willing and able, I'm ready to put my cards on the table. You could also be dealing with a Gemini, Prince, 7th of June, or a Gemini. So Gemini Leo is here, okay? Some of you, God answers your prayer because via a conflict, you want to come to a solution or a resolution, Sagittarius. I almost said Capricorn, so don't know whether you're dealing with a Capricorn. You have Capricorn in your chart. You could be a Gemini, Leo, Capricorn watching, right? You know how we rock and roll, everybody. Make it fit according to your storyline, right? So through conflict, finding clarity, creating clarity, or bringing people together, right? So let's see what God has here in addition regarding answering your prayers. Let's see. Oh, this is beautiful. So just have a look here, right? Wow, this is really beautiful. Just have a look here. She is almost sleeping, right? Do you see that? Her face is there and it's like she's resting, she's sleeping. It's a total different energy, right, than the Five of Wands, right? The Five of Wands is an outward energy, and this energy is going inward, right? She's having her eyes closed, and she's giving attention, right, of what she is aware of. and maybe even processing what happened, right? There's an energy here of being alone, but at the same time, do you see this little, looks like a little, like a snail, I almost want to call it a snail coverage or a snail house, right? So what is important here is that you give attention to what really is important for you. So what is that? I don't know, Sagittarius, right? And this is Leo energy, right? So you can make something really big, right? 5 of Wands, it can blow up, right? But this energy, look, is really small, right? For some of you, I don't know. God answers your prayers because somebody is finally able to see, Sagittarius, ain't no biggie. Whatever this is, right? Something is not as big, or it's not as deep, or it ain't that deep, or, number 57 for some of you is important, or 557. Next to Gemini and Leo, or Capricorn, I also get Cancer here, and I get Taurus here. 557, somebody's age could be, of course, 55, right? Somebody could be from 75, somebody's in their 50s, maybe even in their 70s, right? We have all ages here on my channel. And so God answers your prayers during your sleep. While you sleep, God answers your prayers. Really simple. God shows you the way in, the way out, the way up, the way down. I don't know what you want, what you need, and what you desire, Sagittarius, but God shows you during your sleep, while you're sleeping. While you're sleeping. Isn't that a movie? I think it was with Sandra Bullock, right? Or with Jennifer Lopez. I don't know, okay? Maybe the names are important. I have no idea, okay? But others of you, 557 is here, right? Or combination, like 575 or 755, whatever that means, I don't know. But God answers your prayer, and then a soulmate comes in. And while you are sleeping, God answers your prayers, Sagittarius. Now, let's continue. We are going to look at trust, lies, and love for the Sagittarius. Let's see. Trust, lies, and love for the Sagittarius, and something big that comes in, right? Today, when you're going to see this reading, or at any moment, right? Let's see. Something big that comes in. We're going to open it up at the end, everybody. And then trust, lies, and love. Trust, lies. Ooh, Jesus, and love. Ooh, Lord. What is going on here, Sagittarius? Some of you want to know whether somebody's doing black magic for the hoodoo. God is going to answer your prayers while you're sleeping. They're going to show you. There's a divorce here, right? So trust is here. And it comes with a divorce. By the way, there's Gemini. That's the Gemini energy that I was talking about, right? Whether you're with a Gemini, whether you have it in your chart, you're Gemini watching, whether Gemini is your mother, your father, I don't know, whomever, whatever the Gemini is, right? So trust is here. So the divorce is here. So then we have lies, right? The 5 of Pentacles. And then we have love. We have the High Priestess here, Moon, right? Cancer, 4th house, right? It ruins your life. So maybe you just been through a very tough time, Sagittarius, and you're trying to recover here, right? The High Priestess is sneaky energy, right? It is, you can Google it. It is the cellmate, not the soulmate, the cell, C-E-L-L mate, right? Maybe somebody's in prison here, I don't know. I don't know whether there's abuse here, Sagittarius. If there is, make sure that you go to the police, go to the popo, or ask a professional, please. Because the High Priestess here with love, right, which is 4th house Moon, right, it ruins your life. Then we have lies, 5 of Pentacles, and then we have trust, the divorce, right? This is almost somebody saying, if you're going to divorce me, I'm going to make you financially, I'm going to financially ruin you. I'm going to tell everybody lies about you, or that you were a bad husband, or a bad wife, a bad girlfriend, bad boyfriend. It's a lie, right? 5 of Pentacles. Or that you wanted to split or break up, divorce. I didn't want it. And then the master manipulator, right? The High Priestess is here, 4th house Moon, Cancer. That's what they do, right? It's also the hoe, the Mr., the mistress. Wow. Cancer is the hoe, the Mr., the mistress is the crab, right? So it's the STD. Look. So somebody is divorcing here, right? Because look, this is the bride, right? Or the groom, but this is the mistress. So yeah. Others of you, it's a setup, Sagittarius. Somebody is making sure that something here is split or breakup, divorce. You can't be with somebody. Maybe with a Gemini, maybe with a Taurus, maybe with a Cancer, maybe with a Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, whatever zodiac sign I mentioned, right? By the way, all the signs are here that I mentioned, except Capricorn. The other signs are all here. Somebody could literally be playing darts, 180. Or somebody's into playing darts. Darts, Darren, Darcy, Mr. Darcy, Darla, Dar, to give. Somebody's Latino, Latina, speaks Spanish, Hispanic, Dora, Dorothea, Dorothy. Yeah, I have something else here, Sagittarius. I don't know, okay? This is a fake tarot reader, right? With love. So I don't know, if you are following up on the advice here and it's ending in a split or breakup, divorce, you're like, what the hell is going on? This tarot reader is doing it. It's a Cancer. Could be anybody, right? I also have a Taurus here. Gemini is here. Leo. You know what's interesting? You see the room here, right? You don't see a window. The divorce is here, right? So the door is closed, right? The door is gonna be closed, or somebody wants to close the door, right? Then there is a window, and then there's another window. I think it was in your reading, Sagittarius, right? When somebody shuts the door, right? Easy peasy, gods, open up a window. Go for the window. And I have somebody here, okay, I don't know. I have domestic abuse here, which is also Cancer, right? Cancer is the bipolar, narcissistic. It is the hoe, the Mr., the mistress, right? It is bipolar. It is domestic violence, fear, right? Angry, frustration, all emotion-based, right? Number 10 is here, right? 10 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, so 50-50. Maybe this is like Eddie Murphy, right? I take half. Somebody says, nah, you're not going to take half. So now somebody's like, wait a minute, this person's going to take my assets. You know what? I'm going to hire somebody here. This Cancer, right? Moon is moon rituals, everybody. Moon rituals is witchcraft. It's moon witches, everybody. Others of you, this is the reason why you're in a split or breakup, divorce. Maybe you asked God, right? You prayed for it. Give me your answer. What's going on? This is what's going on. Others of you see in your dream who or what is doing this. Others of you bought your removal of black magic. You know who this person is, right? By the way, poison is always in your reading, right? Somebody's trying to poison you here too. Okay, let me look at the time here. Okay, let's see. What's the High Priestess here? The King of Cups. Water sign. This is definitely a Cancer, everybody. What's the 5 of Pentacles here? 9 of Cups reversed. Water again. And that's the 10 of Cups, right, and the 8 of Cups. So somebody is leave, or somebody's going to leave, or they left. And then there's a love spell here. There's a moon witch, right? Trust, the divorce, right? The 10 of Swords. 6 of Wands reverse, Leo. I don't know, okay. Sagittarius, if you need help, professional help, please do that. Because I have somebody here that's violent, okay? Show me any other messages, please. Any other messages that you need to know. Then I have somebody here who has a Mr. Mistress. You're going to find out. You already found out. They have no regrets. 0 regrets, okay? Yeah. Show me this King of Cups with love. There's the 7 of Wands, right? 6 of Wands reverses the 7 of Wands. Some of you regrets you trusted somebody here. It's like, oh my God, how could I trust you? I trusted you. Look what you did to me. Or look what you did to this person. Some of you could be something simple, right? About money. Others of you, there's definitely love on the table, okay? Or there is a contractual agreement here that requires more than just, a split or break up divorce. Maybe there are some special clauses in it, right? You can't easily get rid out of this contract, right? 7 of Wands reverses the 6 of Wands. So here we go with the trust, right? We have triple Leo here, by the way, Sagittarius. So show me this wise triple Leo here for Sagittarius, please. 8 of Wands, that's you. Some of you want to be with a Leo, Sagittarius. Others of you, there's new love coming in. It's a Leo. Look, there's the hand, right? Others of you, it's a soulmate. New soulmate for those of you who want it. Others of you never let go of a soulmate. And for some of you, it's a Leo. It could be anybody, right? If you're with somebody, then somebody is almost proposing you, Sagittarius. Let's get away, you and me. But I don't know, okay? Somebody also warned, whatever this is with the Leo, right? Somebody warned somebody here. Because the 7 of Wands is like, stop, right? There's a disregard here. And then there's this King of Cups and the High Priestess. So this is like a boat trip or a vacation or whatever, right? Or they're traveling, right? 8 of Wands, that's you. And then they're lying and they're saying, yeah, I'm just going to go do this, blah, 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 right? But they're always with this Mr. or Mistress. Okay, final message. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles is here. 10 of Pentacles is Virgo energy, right? So things need to be healthy. If things are not healthy, you can never have a 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, that's Virgo again. Double Virgo. Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn. And then the Page of Cups is reversed, yeah. With the 3 of Swords here. And then 3 of Pentacles again. So now a lot of Capricorn comes in, Virgo. And Libra is here, okay? With the 3 of Swords reversed. In addition, right, to these cards. So somebody is staying for the kids, or somebody feels like they need to do it for the family or whatever, right? That's never going to work, everybody, right? Because, yeah, it's the wrong reason, everybody, to do something, right? You should do something for yourself, not because of the family. It doesn't mean that you need to disregard any wants, needs, and desire of your family, right? But if your energy is not in there, everybody, you can't do it. It's like an arranged marriage, right? And you don't want to get married. You can do that for your parents, but eventually it's not going to work, right? You're not going to be happy, especially if there's somebody else already. Others of you, I don't know, somebody finds out that somebody has a Mr. or Mistress. This is like a father figure or mother figure, right? They're having a Mr. or Mistress. And somebody says, you're not welcome here. You're the Mr. or the Mistress. We don't want you here in our house. Or this Leo says it. I don't know, okay? I also have somebody's child catching somebody with somebody else, Sagittarius. Somebody's child is going to say to the mom or to the dad, listen, I saw your person with somebody else, or I heard something. There's something about maison or mace or mason. Okay, Freemason or the name Mason, Macy. Maison. Maison is also house, everybody, okay? French energy, somebody's French, speaks French, or is from France. Or somebody's name is Frank or Frankie or Franklin. Or Francisco, something about San Francisco. Somebody's from San Francisco. Okay, let's look at astrology. Here we go. You're in the upright, Sagittarius. So I don't know what you want out of it, but God answers your prayers here, right? So you have Taurus next to you. So for those of you who want a Taurus, you want to work things out with a Taurus, new Taurus coming in, even a fellow Sagittarius, everything is fine here. And fire is here. There's a lot of passion here, okay? And then Mercury is reversed. So Mercury reversed is that somebody here can't stop thinking about somebody with fire, Taurus, and Sagittarius. Somebody's drop dead, gorgeous, beautiful, pretty, handsome. That's Taurus energy, right? Fire, Leo too, right? So Leo could also be here because somebody is really gorgeous, really beautiful, pretty, handsome. And then Taurus, right, is also the mother energy. It's the most nurturing mother, right? as in the comfortable mother, right? And then we have Sagittarius here. That's your own energy. I don't know, okay? For some of you, somebody makes a big mistake here because this is like newlyweds. You just moved into a new house. You got a new job, you know, there's a baby or an add-on, firstborn, I don't know. Things get tense, right? Maybe somebody, you know, is dealing with an illness in the family. Somebody passed away. All these tensions, right? And then somebody here doesn't want to deal with that and then finds somebody else, right? Huge regrets because whomever finds out is gone. They're gone. They're not coming back. Yeah, Cancer's reverse. I told you, somebody is operating out of emotions. Cancer is everything that can go wrong, right? Including the whole, the Mr., the Mistress. Cancer is the crab, everybody. It's also an STD, so you might want to be careful. Right? So, yeah, there you go. I also have a Cancer here, okay? It's a moon witch, right? They're doing moon witchcraft, everybody. Right? It's not even moon rituals, right? It's moon witchcraft. That's what they do. Interesting. Now we have 154 here. Let's see, something big that's coming towards you today, or, oof, that's you reversed. Somebody's going to blow up here, okay? Or somebody's going to leave, or somebody is holding somebody back to leave. Now, it's really simple, everybody. If this is domestic violence or any shape of violence, right? Unacceptable behavior, then immediately, whomever this is, maybe you know about it, I don't know, the police or a professional needs to be, needs to be involved, everybody. Like ASAP now, okay, ASAP, AP. Okay, yeah. There's a blackmail energy going on here. Pay. Epi. Somebody's name is Epi. Epi is also... Epi is like... it's a shot of adrenaline. So somebody here is wearing a tag or has a tag, like from the military, Navy, right? Special forces. Others of you, they're wearing a tag because of medical conditions, right? So they have an API pen. It's a pen that you can give a shot very quickly, right? After a situation, right, like a anaphylactic shock, which is a life-threatening allergic reaction. So somebody carries a tag, or they have a tag around their neck, or they always, it always goes hand in hand, right? If you wear that tag, then you have that pen, right? Others of you pen, I don't know something about pen. Sean Penn, you're going to see something about Sean Penn, right? Who's an actor. He's the ex-husband of Madonna. There you go. Madonna's a Leo. Someone's from Louisiana. Italian energy, right? She's Luisa Ciccone, right? Chico, Papa Chico, Chica, right? Papa Chico. This thing that's coming in, right, is a possibility to leave or to stay or whatever this is. It's in your favor. Why? Because you're in the upright. For loads of you, Sagittarius, you want out. You've given it a lot of thought. There's too much strife going on here with the Five of Wands. Too many people involved. Others of you, they might be trying to force something upon you, right? The High Priestess is here. So these are also tarot readers, right? That keep forcing Moon, right? They always talk about, Moon is Scorpio, Taurus is Scorpio, whatever, right? They're forcing it upon you, right? So there's a narrative that's constantly being repeated here. With the Five of Wands, there's many people who do that. And you had enough of it. Whatever this is, I don't know, it could be anything, right? The High Priestess is here, so 4th house Moon Cancer, which is fact, right, everybody? Also, Virgo's hit twice. Fact, those are the most difficult houses, everybody. The worst houses if they are low vibrational, right? And then things become unhealthy. The house becomes unhealthy, toxic, bipolar, crabs, STD, anything that you can think of, right? Hoes, prostitutes, it's all here. So if somebody has done that, somebody's going to find out. I have a last-minute cancellation here of a wedding. I have a runaway bride or groom. Julia Roberts, Eric Roberts, the names, whatever that means for you, everybody. I don't know. Mariah Carey, of course, right? I can't sleep at night because you are on my mind. Bobby Womack's on the radio. Bobby Womack, Womack and Womack, right? Whatever that means for you. Well, this is your reading, everybody. Yes, this King of Wands it's in your favor, right? So something big that's coming in. And maybe this is finally somebody who's going to leave you alone. For some of you, finally, this person is not here. Others of you, you're finally finding out who's stalking you, who's driving around your house, right? Others of you, somebody leaves you alone, is angry because you don't want to be with them, whatever, right? Finally, they leave you alone. The King of Wands reversed with Sagittarius and Leo very strongly here. Aries is not really here, but Leo, Sagittarius is extremely strong. If you want them back or you want to work it out, you can. But whatever this is, if you want to work it out or you want to return to somebody or you want to fix something, Sagittarius, these people, right, they cannot be involved. If you involve them, then you cannot make a decision. Really simple, because you're going to be stuck in 4th house Cancer Moon, which is emotions. You will never make a good decision, right? Any emotional decision, right, is a wrong decision. Everybody knows that, right? So yeah, God answers your prayer, right? Literally while you're sleeping, God gives you the answer. God shows you. And if this is black magic for the hoodoo, there you go. If you bought your removal and you haven't received it yet, please bear with me. If you already received it, then yeah, you're taking action because you're in the upright, right? Mercury in Cancer reverse. You know that these are spells. These are spells, right? Moon witches, right? That are doing witchcraft to make you emotional, angry even, right? And that's not going to happen anymore, right? If this is about money or split up, break up, divorce, Eddie, right? The name Ed, Edward, Eddie, Edwina, right? Anything with Ed, right? Somebody says, I want half, and the other one says, nah, you're not going to get it. So now somebody has hired a witch here, a moon witch, to make sure that somebody here is being attacked in their dreams. 5 of Wands, right? So this person changes their mind, look, gets all emotions and says, yeah, you know what? You can have all my money in the split up, break up, divorce. Wow. Well, that's not going to happen, everybody, right? Yes, because, you know, we believe in God the Most High, right? There's also something here about destiny swaps. We don't do that, everybody, okay? We're not going to do a whole reading about destiny swaps. It's 2026, everybody. Yes, if people are still, you know, working with the moon witches, voodoo, hoodoo, black magic, destiny swaps, right? I mean, that's crazy, everybody, right? Crazy. It doesn't exist. We believe in God the Most High. That's all we got to say. If you got to do a whole video about destiny swaps and then you say God is not allowing it, sorry, but then you believe, right, in destiny swaps. Otherwise, you wouldn't do a video about it, right? This is your reading. Sagittarius, be mindful about this energy, right? Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Check out Capricorn and Leo also in the video section. Thank you. Bye-bye.